Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Me and Who Else. Welcome to our very last episode for season 1. This is our 15th episode and it's our finale episode, you guys. Thank you so much to everyone who has been tuning in for our very first season. It's actually kind of crazy to say because I feel like we just started this podcast like yesterday, and I don't know, I've been really happy and proud of all of the guests who have came in, and you guys seem like you guys have been enjoying it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. But for this episode, we are extra excited because it is our very last episode, but we do have a very special guest. I'm sure you guys have been seeing him all over TikTok. He was actually one of the rising stars from the streamer university that we were all tuned into. So we're just so excited to have him, and he's actually our very first streamer as well. But we are gonna get into all of that and get to know him. But before that, we do have a quick ad break, so we'll be right back. You guys, I'm so excited to see Brandon Lake this August here in California, and I have been trying to look for the best tickets only at SeatGeek. Thank you so much, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this portion of my video. With over 7 million downloads, SeatGeek has become the #1 rated ticketing app. There's over 70,000 live events on SeatGeek, including concerts, festivals, sports, and so much more. And right now, you can get tickets to so many artists like Beyonce, Post Malone, Brandon Lake. There's a lot of artists right now that's currently on tour. Just earlier this year, I attended the Billie Eilish concert with SeatGeek, and they gave me the best seats and the best pricing, and it was so much fun. And what I loved about getting my tickets on SeatGeek is that they rate each ticket on a scale from 1 to 10, and they demonstrate to you if the ticket has a green dot, they're letting you know that it is a good deal. If the ticket has a red dot, SeatGeek is letting you know that you are not getting the best deal. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And you guys know I had to come through for you guys. You guys can use my discount code WHOELSE10 for 10% off your very next set of tickets only at SeatGeek. That's discount code WHOELSE10 for 10% off. Make sure you guys click the link in my description box below to download the app for free, and the code will be added to your accounts. With that being said, thank you so much, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this portion of my video. And let's get started with today's last and final episode for this season. So for the very last episode for this season, you guys, we have someone special, and you guys actually have been requesting him in our comments. So everyone, please help me welcome Danny.
Ooh.
Danny Benz.
Hey chat, hey guys. I'm very happy to be here.
Welcome to the podcast, Danny.
Thank you for having me. People requested me actually.
Yes,
You
they were.
swear.
I posted on my Snapchat saying that we were gonna have someone from Streaming University, and I was just like, "Oh, can anyone guess?" And they were just like, "Danny." I was like, "Okay, period." How are you? How are you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm a little nervous. This is my first podcast, but I'm excited.
I'm sure you'll do good because I think that a lot of people want to get to know you more. And I just feel like you have impacted a lot of the Hispanic community online. So I'm sure this episode they're going to be so excited to see it.
Yeah. Thank you for requesting me.
He's like, I guess.
Yeah, no. Thank you for reaching out to me. It means a lot. Thank you.
No, of course. Thank you for even like accepting the invitation. We do want to get started with like Danny. Like, how did you even start streaming? Like, how did that even come about?
Yeah, so I first got introduced to the streamer world through like gaming stuff. So like streamers playing games like Nate Shot, Scumpy. You might not know who they are, but just back in like middle school, I found out people were playing video games competitively and like streaming it and making money from it. So I was like, that's crazy. That's like a dream. Like that's like a dream you have as a little kid.
Yeah.
Like to play video games and to get paid like a livable wage for it. Not only livable, but they were making money. So I was like, that's wild. And then this one, I might have been like 13, 14. I asked my dad, I was like, Dad, listen, please buy me this equipment so I can start streaming. I promise you I'm going to be a professional gamer.
Aww.
And my dad always been very supportive. He was like, all right, bro, just don't let me down. And then I guess that's what we're doing now, not letting them down.
Oh my God. So, yeah. Were there any like creators that you saw on Twitch where you were just like, damn, like I want to do what they're doing? Like who inspired you to actually get on Twitch?
Nate Shot. His name is Nate Shot. He's a gamer.
Is he a gamer?
Yeah, he's a gamer.
Oh, okay.
He's old now. He's unk now, but I basically raised me. Even though I had my father, right? But I watched his content all growing up, and I wanted to be just like him. And hopefully, I get to meet him soon.
What actually made you like one day just sit back and be like, you know what, I'm gonna just go live today? Like, what actually made you like, let's just go live today and see what happens from here?
That's a good question. It's all TikTok. I gained a little bit of traction on TikTok, like because I would record not live, and I would upload them to TikTok, and then those
like
videos,
your parts of your life.
yeah, just me, not even live because I wasn't live. I would just
see.
record
Okay.
off stream, me playing with my friends, and any funny moment that would happen, I'd post it.
Got it.
And these clips with my white friend Steven. Shout out my boy Steven. He's Caucasian. He doesn't speak Spanish, but I would try to teach him Spanish like during games.
Oh, okay.
So he could talk shit to the other team, and those just blew up a little bit. And then from then, people were saying like, stream, you should go live. So then I started going live from there.
And then how was it in the beginning? Like, did you feel nervous?
The beginning was no webcam, no face, no nothing. It was just me on my game. So nothing really to be nervous about. Plus, nobody was watching. It was like me, and then on my phone, I was my only 2 viewers. And then every once in a while, I'll get a straggler. And they're always very nice. So.
And then do you feel like because of those TikTok clips, like people, like your audience started growing on
For
Twitch?
For sure, 100%. TikTok is a cheat code.
Yeah, like, honestly, yes. I feel like kind of easy to grow an audience on TikTok. Not easy, but as long as you're consistent.
Yeah. Consistency. And then you just shout out your other platforms and people will flock to it. So, yeah.
And then was there any like moments where like when you had first started streaming where you were just like, shit, what did I do?
A lot, because you got to get used to being online. Yeah, and people showing your face. I've leaked numbers, my own numbers.
Oh, like on accident?
Yeah, on accident.
Oh, okay.
I've said some stuff. I bent over, my butt crack is out. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. Funny. I bent over to pick something up. I farted on live. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Stuff I don't like to talk about this because I don't want people to go find it, but I wore a maid costume once.
I'm going to go find it. No, I'm just kidding.
I wore a maid costume once just because I don't even know why. I think I was just doing so good and I wanted to treat my viewers. I don't know how that's a treat, but I put a maid costume on and I was just dancing. I was just lollygagging around. I don't use that word lollygag. That's how you can tell I'm nervous.
I'm like, wait. I'm like, elaborate. What is lollygag?
I've never used the word lollygag. I don't know. But
what is that?
Like just messing around, fucking around.
Okay. First time hearing it.
And I remember, I'm very self-conscious about my body. You know what I mean? I'm a heavy guy, but I had the maid costume on and I was doing twirls and shit, and then my whole panza my whole stomach just flashed the camera, and I was very embarrassed. That's why
everyone's gonna go look for it now.
I know. It's still on my page too, so I'm not.
I'm gonna clip it here.
It's not like I'm hiding it, but yeah.
Do you think that all of that, like, that's what led you to get on Streamer University, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. All the embarrassing moments. I think it's best. The best way to like combat people making fun of you or be embarrassed is just make fun of yourself.
That's true. Yes. And I also think that makes the audience, it just makes them feel like, okay, like I'm your friend.
Yeah.
Like it makes them feel like, oh, I know them because I know their sense of humor.
100%.
Yeah, that's fun. Before we do get into like you getting into Streamer University, because Danny, he actually was one of the rising stars from Streamer University. I think that it was a very successful run for you there. I do want to like lightly ask you, like, who is Danny Bance before like Twitch, before social media, before any of that?
That's a good
question.
How
was your childhood? How were you growing up? I know Danny actually has one of his high school friends here. Yeah. And she was kind of telling us like little stories about her and Danny. It's like, how was that? Like, how were you growing up? Like, how was your family dynamic and all that?
I love my family very much. In like, what's it called? The immediate, like your mom, dad, brothers. Like
immediate family. Yeah.
We're very close. I love all of everybody. I have divorced parents, so divorced parents gang, stand up. Whatever comes with that. But yeah, I was pretty much always kind of goofy. I was very introverted, but I've always try my best to be nice because I don't like when people aren't nice to me. So I try to just spread like positivity and kindness because it's not hard. As far as growing up, I was raised mostly by my mom. My dad was there, like I said, and I love my dad, but he was kind of like work first, get money, support the family. You know what I mean? So I was always with my mom. That's why I most like my mom, and I love my mom so much. So everything that I am is like from my mom. If you meet me, you meet my mom. We're like the same person. She's very silly too, and she's very funny. Other than that, sports, played the regular sports. I'm nice at soccer. I might not look it, but I am an athlete. And I challenge anybody at anything. I don't care. I'm ready. I'm ready for the ones. Yeah, pretty much normal. Yeah.
And then you grew up in Denver, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what part of Denver did you guys grow up?
I'm on like the border of Aurora. Is it like South Aurora or North Aurora? North Aurora.
You're turning 25, right?
In October, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You're actually so young.
Really? Because I get called Unc. In my chat calls me Unc.
Then what am I, a grandma? I'm 28.
Tia.
Tia. Oh
Tia
my God,
Elsie.
yes. Actually, that's a perfect definition, Tia.
Tia. That's
Yeah.
good.
Do I give Tia vibes?
No, you give cool ass prima that lets you smoke a little weed.
I actually have one if you want. I'm just kidding. I don't.
She has one
Actually
weed. I was very smart. I was very good in school. Right? Lily's shaking her head. That's my friend Lily. I graduated my high school number 6. Right? Number 6 of my class. So I'm nice. Like it's
a scholar?
Yeah. Don't think I didn't finish college. I have yet to finish college. But high school though,
a scholar.
Come on, stop playing. And I play sports. My high school was very easy though. I shouldn't take that much credit.
And then we did see that you got accepted to Streamer University. Like, what made you apply to that?
It's funny because I was just sitting at my desk, probably just editing videos, and I was in a voice call with my friend Miguel, and he's like, "Hey, bro, they're accepting applications. Like you better get on it." But I was like, I won't get accepted. Like I don't even want for what. Like, but he was like, nah. He yelled at me. This is my friend Miguel. If you don't know him, but he's very like quiet. And he's very like not loud at all. But he got loud with me. He was like, "Hey, bro, you better fucking apply." So and I got to it. I just wanted to. I didn't do too much. Like Kai said when he watched it, he was like, "There's some that are simple, but they show your sense of humor," and that's what I wanted to do. Like just compile a couple of clips of my personality and show them what I'm about. You know what I mean?
I know. How did you feel when you first saw that Kai read your name?
That was crazy. I like to set my expectations low, so I don't get disappointed, right? But I had a feeling. That I might get accepted. So I was just sitting there. I was thinking I was going to get named, like, revealed towards the end of the list. But I was pretty early. And then it's messed up because I was shouting out galaxies on TikTok when my name got called. So I didn't even see it. So, like, he uncovered it. And I was like, "Yo, John, thank you so much for the galaxy." And then he goes, "Danny Vance." And I was like, "Oh, shit." So, yeah, I don't know. It was just wild. It was wild. There's a few moments in my content creating career where, like, my life changed instantly, and that was
like milestones for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm sure it has to be because I'm not sure how accurate this is, but over like 2 million people applied, right? Or something like that.
They were saying like 7 million first day.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
That's wild.
So just imagine, and how many people got accepted to Streamer University?
I think it was like 120.
Out of 2 million people, and you were one of them. Wow. You must have felt like on top of the world, because obviously Cenat, he's like, when we think of Twitch, we think of Cenat. He's doing it really big for new and upcoming streamers. So for you to get accepted, that is crazy. You should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Congratulations, because that was actually really huge, especially because as soon as you saw your name, the first thing you did was put on Mexican music. Yeah. It was nice to see, because I think that in this industry that we're in, I feel like it's very hard for Hispanics to get their foot in like really huge places. So I think that you've been doing like a really good job at doing that for the Hispanic community. So you should be proud of yourself, but we are going to get into all of that. So when you first stepped into Streamer University, how were the vibes? How was it with people? Because you have said before that you're super shy and you're like an introvert. Yeah. How was it for you, like when you first walked in there?
I don't leave. When I tell you I don't leave my house, and my girlfriend could attest to this, I don't leave my house. So to go to another state that I've never been to have roommates. Yeah. I've never had roommates before in the same room. It was crazy. It was definitely like a shock at first. Like I gotta get used to this immediately because I gotta make the most of this opportunity. But it was fun because everybody was so excited, full of energy. So it was kind of like feeding me. I was feeding off of that. And yeah, I had no room to be shy. You know what I mean? Even though I was, it took me a little bit to break out of my shell. I just couldn't be shy. If I was gonna make the most out of it, I couldn't be shy. So I had to learn very quickly.
Did you have any like favorite streamers when you first met them?
Like people I was excited to meet. Probably Kai for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I used to watch DDG a lot, so I was very excited for that. The Ortiz sisters, of course, because I'm very like home, like proud of where I'm from. You know what I mean? And to know that they are also from there.
I know, that's so true. I honestly, I had no idea you guys were from the same
Literally
city.
Same hood.
Like that is crazy.
Like 5 minutes from each other.
And you guys didn't know each other prior to this?
Not at all.
Look how life works.
Isn't
that is
crazy?
insane. And you guys ended up becoming really close.
I love them. I
Oh
love them
my
a lot.
goodness, that's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, we have seen a lot of clips that went viral for you. And I think one of them was the incident with Lala.
Basically, there's this game at the Stream University where you get assigned another streamer. You have a water gun. You find them, you kill them. You shoot them with the water gun. And the person that I had next just so happened to be Lala. So I see her. I go up to her as nice as I could, and I try to like shoot her foot so
You're
I don't
like,
get.
pew.
Yeah, I went pew, like that, and like, but she didn't know what was going on.
Oh,
So,
got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So she was kind of like, "What the?" And she was in front of Duke Dennis. I would act different in front of Duke Dennis too, but she was like, "What the fuck? Like, what's going?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry. Like, I just got him. He gave me your name. Now I got you. Who did you get?" And she's like, "What the fuck? Like, I don't care. Like, what are you talking about?"
Mm-hmm.
And people were saying that like I was playing the victim. So a few comments, not a lot, but a few comments were saying that like I was playing the victim, and I was just so people would feel bad for me. I don't know how to hide what I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I wear my emotions on my face, and what I was feeling was embarrassment because like I'm in front of these big streamers. I just shot her with the water gun. She's like, "What the fuck is going on?" So all I felt was embarrassment.
Got it.
Like look at like when you actually think about it, she didn't really do anything wrong. Cause like she's confused, she doesn't know what's going on. She's like, this random little fat Mexican just came up to me, shot me with the water gun.
Yeah.
She's like confused, and she's in front of Duke Dennis, so I get it. But then I saw clips where like leading up to her apology, she was saying a whole bunch of stuff like, "I'm not gonna apologize. Who is he? Like, is that Wendy's cameraman?" Shit like that. Like, oh, what's his name? Oh, like little slight shit like that I didn't really like. And then she comes and she finally apologizes, but honestly, it didn't really feel genuine, her apology.
Got it.
It felt like I'm getting hate. I'm just going to come apologize. It was a because she didn't say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." She was like, "It was a misunderstanding." So that, it didn't feel genuine, but she really, if you think about it, didn't have anything to apologize for because she was just confused. She didn't know what was going on.
Oh, because like in her eyes, she was like blindsided.
Mm-hmm. So the fact that she even apologized is like, that's points in her favor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's how I was feeling the whole time. Like, oh, she just apologized to stop the hate, which I never wanted to send her any hate or anything like that. I would tell my streams like, y'all leave her alone. Like, it's all good. Nobody got hurt. Everybody's fine. Everybody's okay. If anything, I benefited from the situation.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people sympathize with you.
Exactly.
When they're watching the videos, they're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, but I didn't plan for that. Like
no, I think everything looked very authentic. It looked, and I think that's what's really good about like in real life, like streaming, that you guys are living like there's nothing that's really much scripted.
You can't edit out like
yeah.
So like like I didn't plan for people to like, oh, be on my side, feel bad for me. It's just I felt embarrassed. I wear it on my face, and I talked about it, and that was it. But to her credit though, she did apologize, which I did appreciate because she really didn't have to because she didn't do anything wrong. And then after that, off camera, she was really nice to me. Like even off camera, even though I wasn't streaming, like I saw her a couple times. I asked her like, "Are you okay? Like, are the comments stopping?" And she's like, "Yeah, we're better." And she's like, "Honestly, like I started to feel more and more bad because I started seeing more of you and getting to know like and getting to see that you're actually like a cool guy, like you're a sweet guy." So then like we hugged it out, like it's all good.
Shout out that's good. Yeah, so you guys are all good now.
Yeah, we're. Yeah.
It was just like a misunderstanding.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
What was also nice to see is how close Eva and Wendy, like how you guys got, because I feel like they stuck up for you a lot, and I think the audience really loved that. How did you guys build a friendship after that?
Like even like after Stream University, like you mentioned, they stuck up for me a lot. They invited me to the Ivan Cornejo concert, which they got invited to like go meet him and stuff. They didn't have to invite me.
Okay.
They didn't have to invite me, but they did. And then we get there, and this is no hate to like the people on Ivan's team or nothing, but he looks at me and he's like, "Yeah, your tickets are at will call." Like,
oh, even when you showed up with Wendy.
Yeah, when I was with them, I'm moving with them, and then he goes, "Your tickets are at will call." So I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Not Ivan himself, but his team.
No, yeah, his team.
Got it. Okay.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'm like, "All right, fine," because I'm not confrontational at all. So I wasn't gonna sit there and be like, "No, I'm with Wendy." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, okay." And then Wendy goes, "No, he's with us. Like, he's supposed to be with us. He's supposed to be in the suite with us." So even outside of Stream University, she's still standing up for me.
With the cameras being off and everything.
Cameras off and everything. They're really nice. Honestly, while I recognize I worked hard at Stream University, I think they helped me a lot to break out of my shell and really put myself out there. So
I know that's good. And I think a lot of, even myself, I think seeing the clips, it was just very heartwarming. And especially because I feel like they saw everything that was going down with like the whole water incident.
Yeah.
And then I think that they were very good at comforting you. And it's nice because like they didn't have to do that, you get me? But they still went out of their way to do that for you.
No, yeah, they're great people. I love them a lot.
So if you guys have not been keeping up with everything that has been going down with the whole Streamer University, not only did he gain like new friends and like obviously like a new audience, but Drake also shouted you out. How crazy is that?
That's crazy.
Like how did you feel when you first saw that?
Honestly, I wasn't expecting it. It's Drake. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's wild. Everybody loves Drake. And we all saw that leak. So like it's just I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So it's just wild.
That was a big shout out.
This is a big, long shout out. But no, but it was just crazy because this Drake, bro. You never imagine. Right. You can't even dream of something like that happening. But yeah, he said my name. I don't know how much of me he knows. You know what I mean?
Maybe well, I think he knows enough for him to say
my name. That's true. But yeah, that was wild. I was just sitting there in awe. I was gonna make another leak joke. Sorry. But yeah, it was insane. It was insane to experience, and I wasn't expecting it at all. So it was crazy.
And then not only that, so at Streamer University, at the end, was it everyone who won an award, or was it just like a couple of the creators?
It was just a few.
A few, okay. So Danny actually won the Rising Star Award. Kai actually presented it to him, but prior to that, Kai actually said that he already predicted that Danny was gonna blow up. Coming from Kai, someone who has been really, really successful like on Twitch, how did that make you feel like hearing that from him?
Dude, I cried.
Oh yeah, I did see the clip.
Real tears, like I cried. No, it's crazy. It's just like validating, cause he's him. You know what I mean? He's made it. He's doing his thing. He's at the top. And for him to like, because he put on his life, right? He was like, on my life, you're going to blow up. So it was just insane. He did not have to do that at all. And it was just very validating. It's very motivating. Because like if he sees something in me, then there might actually be something there. You know what I mean? So it was just crazy. I can't even explain what that felt like. And he told me twice, 2 different conversations. So I feel like he might have meant it.
And then besides all of that, I think we all want to know, like, were there any like funny BTS moments inside Streamer University that probably never made it on stream, or just like moments where you feel like, damn, this would have been funny if the audience saw all of that?
Chiclet was really funny. There's at one point he saw me in the hallway and I said hi, and he's like, "You want to come here?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And then I go in there and I'm like, "Damn, they put you with your girl?" And he's like, "Yeah, why, you just trying to fuck me or something?" It's just, people are hilarious. Also, this is one time, I probably shouldn't say, but I don't care. I'm an open book. I was peeing. I was in the bathroom. I was trying to pee. I go in there because the bathroom situation is community bathroom, so I'm scared already. I'm nervous to pee. And as I'm like pulling it out, my fault, sorry for that. As I'm pulling it out, somebody bangs on the door really hard. Boom, boom, boom. So I panicked. I went like this, pissed all over myself. Oh. Pissed all over myself. Didn't tell anybody though. Continued my day. I went upstairs, changed myself, but pissed all over myself. The bathroom situation was just crazy. I was doing my best to shower. I did shower as best as I could. I'd have to I'd take the door code off the bathroom door so nobody would come in. I'd put a trash can in front of the door so nobody could come in. I did have to poop a lot because I'm a pooper. Oh, baby. I'm a pooper.
Fast metabolism?
I don't know if that is. My tummy's fucked up. Like, I poop a lot. So just needing to whittle that down to once a day, because I poop. This is probably too much information. But I poop a lot. But needed to.
This is all the BTS. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's just the bathroom situation was crazy. Also, everybody was so nice. Even when streams are off, people were hilarious. Like Funny Marco's hilarious. Reggie was hilarious. Tota. I love Tota. He's so funny.
In all the clips that I've seen, everyone just looked so hilarious.
It was a good time. It's just like, imagine a room full of just like the most funny people you know. It was a good time.
It was like almost watching like a reality TV show. Like it was it was just so entertaining to watch. It was like a Jersey Shore or something.
Yeah, I used to love Jersey Shore.
I know. I still watch it to this day.
You do? Me too. Sometimes. I used to think Ronnie was the shit. Looking back, I used to think him and his relationship with Sammy was like, oh, that's what you want, right? You're like, no, it's not at all.
I'm like, no, it's not.
It's not at all. But I was like fucking 10, 12.
That's true. Isn't that crazy? I was like 13 watching that show.
Yeah.
Thinking like, oh my God, I'm going to go to the Jersey Shore one day. Like find a Guido out there. Like that's insane.
No, yeah, I was right there with you. Except you said you were 12.
I was like, I don't remember, but I want to say I was like 12 or 13, 14.
Okay, so then I was like 8 because you got some years on me. You got a couple years on me.
You added a whole decade.
Did I?
I'm only 3. No,
Yeah, 4, right? 3.
like 4.
That's not bad. That's only like almost half.
That's like almost like a senior citizen. Like
That's like a presidential. What's it called? What's the word? Presidential
run.
Yeah, let's do that.
Damn. Hopefully, I could be the first Hispanic.
Yo, do it.
That
Do
would
the
be nice.
thing.
Vice president.
LC for yeah. Heck yeah.
Period.
LC for president. Chat.
Period. Danny Benz for vice president.
Vice president.
He was just
LC
being on
Benz.
the toilet a lot, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm fucking that
He'll
bathroom.
be busy in there, but it's okay.
Out of all the people you've invited, how many you think have used this toilet, but actually used it?
I think the only one who has blew it up was you.
If I had to, it was a long flight.
I'm like, because I felt it. I'm just kidding. A little 4.3 earthquake, but it's okay.
Wow. No, you're
I'm
right,
just
right.
kidding. No, but that's actually so cool. So the university was actually like in a college, right?
Mm-hmm.
What college was it?
Akron University, I think.
Where's that at?
Akron,
I'm
Ohio.
like, I didn't go that far.
It's in Ohio.
You guys were actually in
In
dorms. Huh?
dorms, yeah.
That is like, I'm telling you, that seems like a whole like reality TV show,
It was
like
crazy.
Bad Girls Club or something.
Mm-hmm.
Where you
Baddies. Speaking of shot o'clock, are we allowed to drink on?
Absolutely.
Come on, it's shot o'clock.
Baddie shot o'clock.
Baddie shot o'clock. Baddie shot o'clock.
Period. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, we have our baddie. But should we do the baddie shot o'clock?
Yeah. What does that mean?
You know it. No, I'm just
shot
kidding.
o'clock.
Then he's like, oh, I've never heard of that. So it goes, baddie shot o'clock. Baddie shot o'clock.
Twice, and then we drink.
Yeah, I think you just
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, let me spill some more.
Yeah. It's that good shit. What bottle is this? Is this I don't know bottles. It all tastes the same to me.
It all tastes like rubbing alcohol. You're officially a baddie.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I've always felt like a baddie, like inside. I've always felt like I had an inner baddie.
It's Danny Baddie now, not Danny Bands.
That's good.
But also, you guys, we saw that Danny just reached 200K
Woo.
on Twitch. Congratulations.
so
How does that feel?
It's crazy. I left to Stream University with 40K.
Oh, so you entered with 40K and you're
and now we're at 200. It's wild because like last couple years, my New Year's resolutions was to hit 100K.
last year.
Didn't come close at all. But and then in a matter of like a week, we hit 200K.
You guys hit it.
Life comes at you fast, bro. Be ready for it.
And on some of your like streams and on your TikToks, you've been mentioning that you're very shy and you're like an introvert. Like, how do you feel now having like thousands of people watching you?
It's different behind the camera. Like if you ask me to speak in front of 1,000 people, like actual people in front of me,
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
be
I see.
shitting myself.
Yeah.
But in front of a camera is different because it's just me and the camera.
That's true. And it feels like you're like alone for some reason.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. But one thing I did, like, I noticed that after Stream University, I just started talking to random people, like, outside. Like, hey, how's it going?
Mm-hmm.
How are you? You know, things like that. I would never do that. I'm beeline to where I got to be, and I'm not talking to nobody. But it definitely, like, I definitely learned how to be outside of my shell a little bit, even when I'm not on camera. Still got to get used to the public speaking, because I gave my speech did we talk about the award yet?
Oh, yeah. So you did win the Rising Award.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was your speech like?
You was in here saying multiple rising stars, but I'm the only one that got an award.
I said multiple?
Yeah, I'm the only one that got an award else, all right? Put some
you-
respect.
You're like, check yourself.
Obviously, I didn't know, but I had a feeling that I might win something.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to prepare myself with what I was going to say. Did not come out.
Oh.
What I wanted to say did not come out.
What did you end up saying for your speech?
I just thanked my family, my friends, my girlfriend. And I try to shout out a couple of organizations that assist like immigrant families.
Oh, how beautiful. Okay.
And I said their names, but then what I said after made no sense. I was like, shout out to Aurora Unidos and United We Dream in assisting immigrant families and whatever it just didn't make sense because I was nervous. But I think the message got out there. And
It's
that's all
okay.
that
You can
matters.
redo it now if you want. Everyone, Danny Bands just won the Rising Award at Streamer University. Here he is.
Woo. Hey, chat. Shout out to Kai for giving us the platform. Shout out to my family, friends, and all their loved ones and all my loved ones. I love you guys. See, I'm messing up already. But
Take two.
yeah, take two. Hey, Chad. No, I just wanted to like shout out a couple local organizations and then like more nationwide organizations, and that included Aurora Unidos back where I live, and then also United We Dream, basically a couple organization nonprofits that aid in assisting immigrant families, because you know it's a tough time for immigrants now in today's country. So I just wanted to shed some light on that with the platform that I had.
No, that's beautiful. I think it's nice that you are actually like you're bold enough to speak about that, because a lot of influencers, they stay away from anything politics.
Right is right. You know what I mean? People need help. I don't care about not talking about politics or nothing. If I can help people, because that's what they are, just people. It doesn't matter legal status. It doesn't matter sexual orientation. None of that fucking matters. They're people at the end of the day. And some people need more help than others. And if I can do my best to use my platform to help those people that need it, I'm going to do it. I don't give a fuck.
See, that was a beautiful speech. That was your speech right there.
Yeah. That was
Me, the one clapping?
yeah, they're nervous too. Look at y'all not even on camera. Really, listen to it.
Do you guys want to come say hi to the camera?
You guys want to say hi? Baby, yes. Come here. Say hi. Oh, she's a little nervous. She's a little shy.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I feel her. So you were also raised with immigrant parents, right?
Yeah. They're both citizens now, thankfully. Got here one way or another.
What part of Mexico are they from?
My dad is from Zacatecas and my mom is from La Ciudad de Mexico.
And then how was it even kind of explaining to them, like, look, this is what I want to do. Like, I'm going to go on live. I'm going to go on Twitch. Especially because I feel like even my mom, like when I first told her, oh yeah, like I want to become an influencer. She's like, what? What are you talking about?
No,
How did they take, or how did you even explain it to them?
I only explained it to them once I started making money. Because to my dad, like, if you're not making money, what are you doing?
That's it's not a job.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. So I only explained it to my dad once I started making a little bit of money. They didn't know at all what I was doing. Like, I was in my room screaming. They thought I was just like crazy or something. But they didn't know until it was actually became something that could possibly happen for me. But like to my mom, they still don't really know exactly what's going on. But to my mom, I just explained it to her. She calls it mi show. Like, ¿estás en tu show?
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like
nice.
my show, like I'm live. So she kind of knows that, like, because she sees the clips. Yeah. You can see my mom every once in a while just comment a bunch of hearts on the clips.
Oh, so she actually watches you. Oh, shout out to your mom. Yeah. That's so cute.
Shout out my mama. But I just kind of explained it to her, like, people donate money because I'm entertaining them. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I try to put it in like perspective, like, because my dad was like, why would people watch you to like play games, or why would they pay you to watch you to do this? And I'm like, bro, you watch soccer every day. Why don't you just go play soccer? You know what I mean? It's different. And also it's different streaming because you can you can almost build like an intimate relationship with, not too intimate, not too close, but you could build a relationship with your favorite streamer. Like, they read your message. You can send donations. They'll thank you. You know what I mean? It's like, it's sort of an intimacy that you don't get with like regular TV or like sports. You know, I'm not talking to LeBron. I can't say hi to LeBron. He's not going to say hi back to me. But your favorite streamer, you send a little message, they'll read it and they'll say hi to you. You know what I mean? So that's how I try to explain it to him. My dad, he's kind of getting it now because he watched a bunch of clips of Stream University. But they've always been supportive. Even when they didn't understand it, they've always been supportive. I'm very lucky. I'm very fortunate to have the family that I have because they've always been so supportive.
Oh, I know. That's so nice. Do you think that now they're just like, okay, now we get it, hijo? Now we know what you're doing. We're understanding that this is like a part of your job.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. They get it now for sure.
So your dad lives in Mexico and then your mom is with you guys in Denver. Do you have siblings at all?
I have one older brother. Shout out to my brother, Alex.
Okay, so it's just you guys.
Yeah. He's very handsome. He looked just like me. Just handsome. And not as heavy. Yeah. He looked like me. He's 30 though. So
is 30 old? I feel old.
It's gotta be. I gotta throw something in there so just to bring him down a little bit. No, yeah, shout out my brother.
A shout out to the grandpa.
Exactly.
And then how old were you when your parents divorced?
Damn, Elsie, just like that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding. I was probably like, because they were like, not to bring too much light on it or whatever. But my dad cheated a couple times, you know what I mean? So they were on and off a little bit. They got divorced like when I was like 16. It was kind of tough on me. Because, like, throughout all the stuff, I was a little kid, so I didn't really understand what was going on. But you understand divorce when you're 16. Like, your dad's not going to be there no more at the house. But they're cool now. Like they're just friends.
And then he just like decided to move back to Mexico.
Yeah, because like he didn't want to work here anymore, and now he got a bunch of farm animals and stuff.
At your house or at his house?
At his house in Mexico, he has a bunch of cows, a bunch of sheep.
Oh,
He actually
cool.
he named, I don't know, he gave ownership of one of the cows to my girlfriend.
Oh, he
That
did.
cow just fucking drowned.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did he drown?
I guess he's getting bullied. He was getting bullied. They pushed him into like the water, like where they drink water.
Oh, I see.
There's a picture. You want to see the picture?
Is that mean if I say yes?
No, show her the picture.
Oh my goodness! And this is how they found him.
Yeah.
So that red thing was filled with water.
Yeah, but like stand up. No. I deal with sensitive topics with humor.
Should we show the audience?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's just a dead cow.
Just Google a dead cow. So before you were exploring Drake's leaks, like before all of that, like before
I wasn't expecting
before your favorite online memory.
Yeah.
What were you doing before streaming? Like, were you working? So you said that you were in college, right?
Yeah, I was in college. I still want to finish my degree because I never did, but I was in college for accounting.
Oh, okay.
Ask me anything about accounting. Don't even do it. I don't know anything.
Oh.
Allegedly, I would cheat. I know nothing. I have no idea. Like, if I graduate, I'm going to be the worst accountant ever. But that's what I was going for. And I was just working at jobs. Like, I worked at UPS. I worked at Amazon. I worked at the airport, like at this convenience store. I used to fuel airplanes. That was really fun.
Oh, at the airport?
Yeah.
Okay. You're like, duh, not the UPS store.
No, yeah. I used to fuel airplanes, stuff like that. Just regular, like, jobs.
Did you quit any of those jobs to do Twitch?
No, I quit every single one of them just because I hated it. I'm a hard worker. Like, I put my head down and I work. But, like, I can't.
Like, it just wasn't
It was
for
never
you.
for me. It was never, like, I worked at Sonic for one day.
At Sonic?
Because my friend Marco, he was a manager and he got me a job. And I was sitting there on the phone, on the thing. I couldn't understand shit.
Oh.
To the point where this one guy in a truck, loud ass truck, I couldn't hear over his truck. He's like, "How hard is it to take a drink order?" It hurt my feelings.
Oh,
I went home a little sad, but I quit the next day. I was like, "Fuck that."
Did you end up wearing like the rollerblades and stuff?
Oh no, I was inside. They kept me safe inside. I'd steal mozzarella sticks. I was stealing all types of food. They had leftover chicken tenders. Allegedly, nah, I don't give a fuck. Come get me. I steal chicken tenders, mozz sticks. I was in there eating.
Like, what made you even pick up a camera? Like, were you ever into cameras?
I'm not gonna lie, no. I'm still not nice with the camera. You know what I mean? I'm more just desktop. I sit on my stream with my little webcam, stream a little bit. But cameras are cool though. You got some nice ones right here. That wide angle. I want to get more invested in it because they're very interesting.
I think that coming out of Streamer University, I think you really touched a big audience. And by big, I mean like the Hispanic community. I think that you were just very passionate about your culture. Do you think that there's like a lack of Hispanic content creators in the industry that you're in?
100%. Like, I don't claim to be like the most Mexican there is. You know what I mean? Because my Spanish is all right.
Are you in Oswabo?
I'm like borderline. You know what I mean? I try my best to represent that part of me, and I'm proud of that part of me because both my parents are Mexican. I was born in the United States, but I'm still very proud of my Mexican blood.
Of course. As you should be.
There's definitely a lack of representation. There's definitely some very popular Hispanic streamers, but there's definitely a lack of representation. And what I wanted to do was like really connect to that side of it, because the love that Hispanic people have for literally anything that they support is crazy.
But I think that's what makes us like us.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I think that's why we're so like huge and like strong with anything with the music industry. With, I feel like anything that us Hispanics touch, we could just make magic.
100%. Like, I just want to like expose to the world how strong and how passionate the Hispanic community is. I try to be authentic, but the way that I'm authentic is I'm just myself. Like, I grew up around Mexican culture and stuff like that. All the tios, all the roasts. Like, you get a nickname in a Mexican household based off of like what's wrong with you. Like, they call me gordo. You know what I mean? Chueco if you walk funny, stuff like that. So it's like, it's a little toxic, but like, it's all love. It's all rooted in love. And like, I don't like how like my heritage influences my content and like my humor and stuff like that. It's just like who I am. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm trying to like, oh, I'm Mexican, so I should act this way. It's just like how I was raised, and that's just how I carry myself. You know what I mean? Like I listen to Mexican music.
You had a Kai jamming to Mexican music.
He said he didn't know what was going on, but he was vibing.
He was vibing for sure. For any like young content creators, especially like Hispanic ones, do you have any like encouragement words that you would probably tell, or anyone who wants to start Twitch?
I say just start. You can't get anywhere if you don't start. Just hit go live, bro. Do your thing. Be your most authentic self. And believe in God and believe in yourself. As long as you have yourself and God in your corner, you can accomplish anything in this life. Because who am I? You know what I mean? Not that I've made it. Not that I'm anybody to be able to like say, oh, I've done it. You could do it. But I'm trying my best. If I'm able to come close to my dream, then you can come close to your dream too. So don't ever give up. Don't ever let anybody tell you no. As long as you believe in God and the path that He has for you, and as long as you never give up on yourself, you're gonna be okay.
That was good, everyone. Batty. No, that was really good. That's nice. And then of course we have been seeing clips of you and your girlfriend. She's actually like a chair away from Danny. Hey, you guys can see her, but I have the perfect view.
Isn't she pretty?
She is gorgeous.
She's hot.
She That's is me. Everything that Danny has been saying online, you guys.
That's me.
That's all Danny. But a lot of people have been loving the clips of you guys, especially when you guys get on the phone and stuff. How did you guys meet?
Ooh, just mutual friends. She left me on Delivered for a couple years. Like, obviously, I saw her online, and obviously, I always thought she was, like, gorgeous, right? 'Cause look at her. She's beautiful. But I always felt like some sort of outside factor, like some sort of cosmic connection to her. For what reason, I don't know. Because I never met her, but I always felt like this something.
Oh,
you know what
okay.
I mean? Like, my friend,
like she was like the one, probably.
Yeah. Okay. And my friend Lily said it's probably like the invisible string theory or something. Like we always been connected this whole time. It was only a matter of time before we meet. That's how I felt, and it felt crazy explaining it to her. Yeah. Like before you even knew me, I was in love with you. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's actually so cute.
Yeah,
because everyone listening, or all the men out there listening.
But yeah, I finally met her. She left me undelivered for 2 years. She texted me out of nowhere because she saw one of my videos about eating Indian food, and she's like, "Look, you put me on," and I tried to start a conversation from there too. Left me undelivered for another 2 years, I think, or sometime.
Oh wow! So it's been like a
it's
lot of time in the making,
bro. And I'm telling you, I manifested this shit, and I worked hard, and I pursued her. Not on no stalker or crazy, right, baby?
She's like about that.
But yeah, I don't know. I always felt like some sort of otherworld connection to her, and when we like finally actually started talking, it was just like fireworks immediately. You know what I mean? I know she's my person. I'm certain of it.
Well, and how long have you guys been together now?
It's only been like 7 months. We just hit 7 months, like not recently. But like when you know, we already lived together.
Well, I feel like if you've been trying to pursue her for so long,
exactly,
that's how you know. 7 months is like a lifetime for you, probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm very happy and I'm very fortunate that I met her this young.
I know, and it seems like she has been such a good support system. So how has it been with the new audience for both of you guys? It must feel so different.
I think the hardest part is like I'm gonna have to be away more often, because we're used to just like spending all day every day together. But I'm telling her, and I tell you right now, baby, stick with me. I promise you, because everything I'm doing is for us, and everything I accomplish is for us. And we're going to be better for it, baby. So right now it might be a little tough. I might be away a little bit for a little bit longer. But I promise you it's going to all work out in the end, and we're going to be good, baby. I promise.
I'm going to start crying. That is so cute. Oh, my goodness. That is so beautiful. That's nice. And, well, you actually brought her here today.
Yeah.
So tonight.
I wasn't going to be able to bring her on Wednesday or when we were originally supposed to be here, because she works. But she had a day off today, so.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Do you guys ever plan on making like any content together?
It's a good question. We definitely talked about it, and it'd be something I'd be down for if she'd be down for it. I don't know about a whole like couples channel. Yeah. Because bringing your whole relationship into light, it's like it brings up a whole another set of problems.
Like a whole new audience. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
But if we come together, we realize we're ready for it, then we'll do it.
So after that really emotional speech that Danny just gave his girlfriend, I'm like, what is next for you, Danny? What are your plans now that you have a new audience and you are doing really good on Twitch? Like, do you have any plans for collabs or brand deals or working with huge brands?
Now that I've been exposed to like sorry, why am I yelling? Now that I've been exposed to the like IRL streaming world, I definitely want to do more of that. I want to collab as much as possible. I've reached out to a few people. Few people have reached out to me. I don't want to say names because I don't want to jinx nothing. As many collabs as I can, because I like people. It's crazy because it's people that I watch that want to collab with me now, or that are getting back to me. So it's actually crazy. Definitely more collabs. If y'all want to collab with me, just let me know.
Yeah,
I'm
just
down.
hit him up.
I'm down for whatever. But yeah, just more collabs. Try to do more exciting stuff as we grow. What I'll be able to do will grow too. So
who is like your dream collab on Twitch?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I'm very like gamer side of Twitch. So anybody, oh my God, I didn't shout out who I grew up like when I first started watching gamers. There's this, cause like, as you said, there's like a lack of representation of Hispanic people, but there's this one, guy, his name is Hex. Shout out to Optic Hex. He was like Hispanic, and that attracted me to him completely. Like I loved him. He was basically an owner of like an organization. But yeah, he was like the only representation of Hispanic people in the streaming community that I knew of. So shout out to Hex. I love Hex. But as far as collabs, I don't even know. Anybody could get it. Pause. Anybody, literally anybody. I'm down to work with anybody. I'm ready to work. I'm hungry and I'm motivated and I'm ready to just get after it.
I feel like you already got like the biggest collab that anyone can get on Twitch, which is with Kai.
Kai, huh? I know. Hopefully more work with Kai.
Would you ever do streaming university again? Like if there was task?
As a professor, yeah. Because I don't think they'll let me back as a student. But hell yeah, of course. Of course I'd do that.
What would your class be? What would you teach your students?
That's a good question. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe how to make a torta de milanesa.
Maybe cooking class?
Maybe how to take shit talk, because I'm very good at that.
Like taking shits? Wait, what?
Taking shits. Elsie, come on. No, like take shit talk. Like,
okay.
Because like part of my whole thing is people like talk shit to me. Like they call me a fat fuck.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They call me peso mucho instead of peso pluma. Shit like that. It's all love. So maybe something in that realm. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But yeah, for sure, I'd apply as a professor.
That would be actually so like dope to see you as a professor.
Something Hispanic for sure. Something Mexican.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Well, thank you so much, Danny. We are going to wrap it up. It was actually really good. He was over here saying he was nervous. You did really good.
I'm sweating, bro. You should check my armpits.
I'm like,
run a finger through here real quick.
I'm dead. Imagine I'm like.
No, I'm just kidding.
I grabbed the whole shot glass. It's a whole shot. Thank you so much, Danny, for even accepting this invite here on this podcast. And thank you for being our very last episode. Ooh. Like, I think this was a perfect way to end our very first season. This is actually really big for me and the Who Else team, because you're our finale episode and we are so honored to have you as our very last guest. So thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you for even reaching out to me, and thank you for having me. Congratulations on your first season.
Thank you so much.
I wish you many blessings and many success in your future. And you got the shit.
Period. Thank you.
The way she carries herself, how nice she is. She's really nice.
Oh, thank you.
So you deserve all the success coming your way, and I'm very grateful that you had me on.
Of course. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for blowing up our restaurant.
No.
I'm like, cut. We end the video there. No, just kidding. No, but seriously, thank you so much. And then where can people find you, Danny? Ooh. What are your socials?
Danny Bands on pretty much anything. There might be an underscore like on Instagram, but Danny Bands on anything. Danny Bands up on TikTok. Danny Bands on Twitch. I'm ready to work. So, yeah, I like to say this one thing because I'm ready to skyrocket, keep the momentum going. Danny Bands to the moon.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in our very last episode with Danny Bands, and we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks for season 2. Thank you guys so much for season 1. Thank you for being here for this run, and we're so grateful and happy to have you guys engage with us and to even watch us. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys in season 2.